Okay, and then we'll just start just holding the ball in front, like kind of like a fortune teller ball in line with our jokes today. So we'll just hold our fortune teller ball. I don't, what is it, a crystal ball that they use? Whatever they use. So we're gonna hold our crystal ball in front. Yes, I see that, Jill. You're doing your seancing or psychic reading. Yes, psychic reading. Maybe that's a good one to do. Do it with one hand and then try holding the ball with the other hand and do your psychic reading with the other hand. And then again, try to grow tall through the top of the back of your head again. And then we'll just take a nice deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, squeeze your ball, and then as you inhale, release. So, just want to remind you today, leave anything out that causes you pain or strain. Can go to your own challenge level, whatever that is today. And try not to hold your breath. Just taking nice deep breaths into the back and sides of the rib cage throughout the workout without holding your breath. Okay. So I'm going to start to extend the arms on the squeeze. So extend the arms and then bend. So my apologies for not having the side camera today. As I was explaining earlier before a few people arrived, the software that joins the two cameras or filters the two cameras into the scene seems to be something wrong with it. It's been really glitchy. It started glitching again this morning, so I decided just to take out the software and just work directly with one camera. Okay, so we're going to add in a rotation, rotating one hand up on top, one hand on the bottom on the squeeze. Okay, so keep doing that. Couple more. And then last one like that. We'll start to use our legs now. So we'll go into a heel dig. I know you can't really see my legs. Hopefully you understand my cues now if you can't see my feet. But we're going into a heel dig, just extending one leg forward and then digging the heel into the ground as you do that. So we'll add in those arm extensions again as we add things into the mix. Leave anything out that's too much for your brain or your body. Okay. Now I'm going to add in a lean back on this. So I'm going to lean back and turn my legs into a kick. So I'm just extending and kicking forward as I do that. And we'll do a few more. Again, I like to exhale on the hard part. So in this case, leaning back is the more difficult position. So I'm going to exhale as I lean back, pulling the tummy and pelvic floor up to engage those cores. Okay. So we're going to do one more set after this, one more side, and then we'll stop here. Okay, so we'll just start with an inhale, just rotating the hand to one side and then the other side. Again, squeeze the ball on the transition. And we're going to add in a thigh to the opposite side. Okay, couple more. Last set right here. Last side right here. Now we're just going to change it up a little more again. This time we're going to take the ball to the side and to the center. Again, squeeze as you pass it through. That's it. Couple more of those. Last one right here. All right, we're going to go back to those rotations again, bringing one hand up, one hand down. We're going to add in the lean back again. So we're going to lean back as you extend the arms, then extend your opposite leg. So what I mean by that, the opposite. So when one arm is up, the opposite leg. So if your right arm goes up, the left leg is extending. Okay. And then try to keep that ball straight in front of your chest. Okay, and turn the ball. Yeah, keeping the shoulders down and back, neck open. Okay, so we'll do a few more just like that. I think we'll do a countdown and hold on the next one. Here we go. Three more, two more. And then we're going to hold it here. So hold the ball in the one hand on the bottom, and then take your top hand, rotate it back behind you as you follow it with your gaze. Then bring it forward back to the ball, and then we'll switch sides again. So three more of these. Two more of these, and then we'll hold it on the other side. Again, take that top hand and rotate it back behind you. Just follow it with your gaze, and then bring it forward again. Okay, so we'll do that a couple more times. So three, two, hold and rotate again. Go to your natural stop point and then take a deep breath. Exhale it back. One more time, same thing. Three, two, and then hold and rotate. Bring it back to center. Okay, so we're going to come up. This time we're going to add in a lift out of the chair. So we're going to go back to the squeeze and extend and back, add a forward fold into the mix. Okay. Then on the next one, we're going to lift out of the chair option. So again, we're going to lift out of the chair, take a deep breath, exhale, come back down. Okay, so you'll notice the squeeze on the ball kind of helps to facilitate that lift. Okay, so we'll do a couple more just like that. And then on the next one, come all the way up out of the chair to a full stand, and then all the way back down. Breathe to prepare, blow to lift, breathe to stay, and blow to lower. One more time, and then we'll hold it up top. Okay, so we're gonna start this time. Keep the ball there, take one hand out to the side, bring it back, then the other side. Okay, so think about stabilizing the ball as you rotate the hand back. So right now, I'm just bringing the hand to the side. I'm going to add a little bit of more range. I'm going to keep the ball where it is, but I'm going to rotate and follow the hand with the gaze, then bring it back. So other side. All right, so we're kind of twisting our spine as we breathe and blow. Okay, one more time right there. Come back to center. Okay, so we're going to come back to the bent elbows. We'll go back into the rotations. So bringing one hand on top, then the other, squeeze the ball and release. Okay. All right, so next one, I'm going to do a toe tap. Now, again, I'm sorry, I apologize that you can't really see my feet, but I'm just tapping the toes out in front. Okay, tap and one side, then the other. I'm going to do a countdown and hold, and then I'm going to lift my foot off the floor. So three more, two more, hold it here. So the one foot, that foot that's extended out in front, take a deep breath. As you squeeze the ball, lift your leg for five, four, three, two, and one. Lower the leg, and then we'll come back and we'll do three more toe taps, switching sides, two more, and then we're going to hold it on the other side. Again, as you squeeze the ball, lift that leg that's extended forward for five, four, three, two, and one, and then release, come back to center. Okay. So I'm going to start with the arms out in front. You can have the elbows a little soft if your shoulders are stressing, or even have it all the way in if your shoulders are stressing. Okay. So again, hold it closer if your shoulders are stressing. This time we'll take the ball out to one side, bring it back to center. Now I'm going to add in spinal extension. So arching the back here, then come back to neutral. Breathe deep to facilitate that arching. Okay, so pull the belly in, pelvic floor up, also pulling the ribs in. The ribs are going to open a little bit as you breathe, but you want to engage those abdominals that are going to pull the ribs in. Okay, so a couple more of those. Now, Last one right here. Okay, now we'll take a little break with the arms, and this time I'm going to do a tiptoe out to one side. So I'm just tapping one toe out, then the other. Okay, all right, one more set, one more side. Now we're going to add the arms into it. Again, I'm going to do a set with the elbows bent. So we're going to do the same thing, elbows bent. Then as you uh, tap, extend the arms and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay. So we're going to do that countdown and hold and then lift with the squeeze of the ball. Whoops. Actually, I've started to rotate. So let me do that. So I'm going to take the leg out. I'm going to rotate opposite arm, come back, other side. Okay. Yep, I noticed I was getting off track there, but I'm just going to go with it. Okay, so again, squeeze as you bring the ball out is going to help you stabilize. So three more of these, two more of these, then hold it here. Now we'll release for a second. Then as you exhale, lift the leg and squeeze. Inhale and release. So we're going to try that a couple more times. So just squeeze and lift and lower, keeping the ball in the middle of your torso. Okay, on the next one, we're going to try holding the leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Then again, we're going to go toe tap, rotate, come back, other side. Then we're going to hold it on the other side. So hold it there. Take a deep breath in as you release. As you squeeze, lift the leg and then lower it. Okay. Again, keep your shoulders down and back, neck long. On the next one, try holding the leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to switch sides. So come to center. Going to go one leg out, opposite arm on top. Okay. Then back to center, other side. So right now I'm doing a toe tap. My toes are staying on the floor as I bring my leg out. When I bring my leg out to the side, a little bit is easier challenge. We're going to step it up if you're up for that. Instead of doing a toe tap, do a leg lift. Inhale here, exhale here. Okay. This is more legs than arms, but we're warming up. Okay. So, option on the next one to come into a squat and then come up. Breathe in the squat, blow on the lift, inhale and exhale. Yeah. Okay. So, three more of these, two more of these. Last one. Again, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll do it again. 3, 2, and then again, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay, very good. I think we're fully warmed up now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna switch over now to the band. Again, this band, I'm not sure how long it's gonna hold out. I do want to work with the stretchy band, but this one already has a rip in it, but we'll see how long it lasts. So I'm gonna just have the band. This band is just this long, but I'm gonna start off with the band wrapped around my torso. And then I'm just going to breathe, use the band really to connect with the breath. So think about breathing into the band all around and then exhale, pulling the belly in. Okay. So I'm going to start to open up like a flasher move and then bring it back in. Okay. So again, inhale here and then exhale here. So we'll do a couple more of those. All right. Then we'll hold it here. So take a deep breath in. Then I'm going to extend and bend. Okay. Keeping the neck and shoulders open. Yep. All right. So we'll do a couple more of those. Last one. And then we'll just hold that extension for 5, 4, 3, 2, and one. Okay, now I'm gonna go to forward extensions. So I'm just gonna extend and bend. Yep. Okay, yeah, I knew that one wasn't gonna work. I thought I'd give it a try. I'm gonna gotta switch off to my other band. Okay, I like the other one for kind of working the strength on the arms because it's more stretchy, but this one will work too. It's got a little bit of stretch in it. Okay, so we'll do a couple more just like that. And then we're going to add on extending the arms and then bringing the arms out, bring it back to center and release. So inhale here, exhale to push, inhale to open. Okay. Again, don't worry, don't get hung up on the breath. If you're getting lost on my cues, just keep breathing in and out. Okay. All right. So we're going to add spinal extension on the next one as we extend the arms to the side. So arch the back, then come back to neutral and bend the arms. Okay. So again, breathe deep, blow, and breathe. We'll do one more like that. And then we're going to add in a lift out of the chair. Let's come to a full stand. Okay, then breathe and arch the back, come back to neutral, and then come back down to the chair. So take a breath, exhale to lift, inhale to open and arch. Good. Back to neutral and release. Okay, let's add in a tiptoe. Okay, so we're going to tiptoe, come back to center and release. Okay, so I'm staying neutral for this set just because we're a lot going on. So my back is staying neutral. I'm leaving out the arch. Okay, but on the next set after this rep right here, try adding the arching of the back if you want a little extra challenge. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to tiptoe and then arch the back, come back to neutral, come back down. Okay. Other side, same thing, arch the back or not, then come back to neutral. Okay. Next option here is to do a side kick, basically going into your star pose, come back to center and release. Other side, coming up again, star pose, back to center and release. So again, I would recommend you go neutral, spine here. If you're feeling really confident, try arching the back. Again, I'm a little leery, but I'm going to try it on the next one with the arching of the back. So coming up, arch your back as you open into star, then come back to neutral and down. Okay, so more like a real starfish, kind of arching the center. Yeah, and then back to center and release. Okay, so I'm going to take the band now. I'm holding it kind of shawl style. So my palms are forward. It's coming from the back. Okay, going to take just start off by taking one hand up and over the head and around. Other side, same thing. Okay, so we're doing again, if you can speed it up, and then we're going to reverse. So start with the other hand now. Again, go faster if you can. Last set. And last side. Okay. I think I want to do the next one without anything just to really get connected with our shoulders. We're going to start in genie pose. So you're going to have one forearm stacked on top of the other. Okay, now notice the distance between your wrists and your chest. Okay, so as you take a breath, you're going to draw the wrists towards the chest by bringing your shoulders back. Okay, and then come back to neutral. So I'm going to try this with more of a side angle so you can see what's going on with the shoulders. Let me turn. Okay, So again, it's going to look like this. You're going to breathe in, draw the shoulders back, breathe out. So I really like this since we're focusing on the shoulders or the arms. We want to have control of our shoulders. Okay. So we're going to do one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. Then just take the arms out to the side, restack. So put the other arm on top. This time we're going to go to protraction. So as you exhale, slide the wrists away from the chest and then back. So you're moving from the shoulders. Okay. But your reference is the wrist distance between the wrists and the chest. So we're increasing it on the protraction, decreasing it on the retraction to neutral. Okay. One more. Okay. Let's restack. So change the top arm again. This time we're going into full range. Inhale to retract, exhale to protract. Okay. Breathe and blow. One more set. Okay, then restack and we'll do one more set of those. Again, I like to breathe in on the retraction, breathe out on the protraction. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, but I like that thinking about drawing the arms towards me as I breathe in, blowing the arms away as I breathe out. Okay, one more set and then we'll come back to neutral. Okay. All right. So we're going to step it up now. Option on the next set. Actually, let's go into moving chair, I think. So we're going to hold the band. You're going to double up your band maybe, and we'll use the band. I'm going to go into moving chair. So on this one, again, options is just to move from your elbows. If your shoulders are complaining, you could just bend and straighten the elbows, okay? And then we're going to add in a forward fold and then come upright, okay? All right. So if your arms or your shoulders are not complaining, then try lifting overhead, bringing the arms past the ears, okay? Now, if you've got a stretchy band, you can try stretching overhead, then releasing on the way down. Okay, so again, we're gonna add in a lift out of the chair. Breathe to prepare. Exhale to lift. Inhale to stay. Exhale to lower. Again, if you're bending the elbows, it'll look like this. So take a deep breath here. Exhale, come back down. So arms bending or straightening, maybe alternate. Take a deep breath, come back down. Again, we'll go up, breathe deep and blow. One more time, just like that. Good. And then coming back. All right. This time, again, we're going to come all the way up to full stand. Take a deep breath. Coming up all the way to full stand. Inhale to stay. Exhale, float down gently. Inhale. Again, exhale up. Inhale to stay. Exhale down. Okay. One more time, just like that. All right. This time we're going to hold it here, do a side bend. Come back to center. Exhale to the other side. So think about bringing your elbow towards your hip. Okay. Yep. All right. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to add in a lift of the arm overhead. Come back. Other side. Breathe and blow. I like to breathe in the center, blow on the side on this one. Okay. All right. If you're ready for more, we're going to do both arms back up. Again, go to your own challenge level. If that becomes too much, then just lift the one arm or none. Okay. All right. One more set. One more side. Good. Okay. This time we're going to go to one side, extend the arm, then come up all the way over and then bend, come back to center. Okay, so lot going on there. We're going to do a side bend, arm extension, then sweep over top and bend the elbow, come back up. Okay. So again, we'll go the other way, side bend, arm extension overhead, then up and over, bend the other elbow, come back up. Okay, this time we're going to do it with full arm extension. So again, we're going to go both arm up and then over. Okay, so you really make sure you're pulling your tummy in, pelvic floor up, okay, to stabilize. Then we're going to do a countdown and then we'll sweep around. So 3, 2, then on this one, we'll hold it here, drop the top arm, come all the way around, then lift the other arm, come back up. Other side, side bend, drop that top arm, sweep around, lift the other one, and come up. Okay, so we'll do 2 more of these. Last one right here. And then coming up. Okay, so we're going to come up onto the feet again. So we'll start again. We're coming up onto the feet. Bring the band. Now I'm going to go in a little bit of lateral rotation. So heels are inwards, toes are outwards. We'll start with this one again. Taking a deep breath in. And then you can start off just again by bringing the elbows towards to the hips. Yeah. Okay. We're adding on now, extending the top arm. Okay. Yep. All right. Couple more of those. Okay. Now we're going to start with the arms overhead and do the same thing. Again, you'll notice the longer the arms get, the more your core works. Yeah. All right. One more set, one more side. Back to center. Okay, now we're going to involve the lower body a little more. So we'll start off here, just bending one knee, then the other. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the elbow again towards the hip. Okay. Then add in that lift. Okay. Couple more of those. Last set, last side. Back to center. Okay, this time again, we're going to start with the arms up. Again, you can have them fully extended or soft or down here, like wherever you want to work. Again, we're going to do that same thing again, but we're going to add the knee bend, come back. Again, be careful on this one. You don't want to strain your core muscles. Yeah, so make sure you're engaging the abdominals, the pelvic floor, the ribs pulling in. Yes. Okay. So we're going to do one more set right here, one more side right here, come back to center. Now, this time we'll start again with the elbows bent. We're going to go to the one side, lift the arm. Good. Then come up overhead, go to the other side, drop that top arm, come to the center. Okay. So again, we're going to go to the side. Again, we'll lift that up overhead, go to the other side, and then drop that arm, come up. Okay. So again, it's drop, lift, come up and over, lower, then drop that other arm down and up. Okay. So again, to the side, lift, come up overhead, go to the other side, drop down and back. Okay. Now, option here to work with the arms extended. Okay. So again, we're going to go to the one side, drop the top arm, come all the way to the other side, lift up, come up and over. Other side, down, around, lift, and up. Okay, we'll do one more set each direction, side, across, lift, and up. One more time, side bend, drop that top arm, take it around, other side, lift, and coming up. Very good. Okay, now let's go back down to the chair. We're gonna get some work on specifically on our biceps. So take your band And actually, we'll start with both arms on this one first. So I'm going to start with the arms long. Okay. Again, my thumbs are up on top, palms forward. Okay. Now I'm going to bend the elbows and pull into the resistance of the weight of the legs and then release. Okay. So again, I'm engaging the biceps as I pull up. Okay. Now I'm going to add on, just coming onto the tiptoes of the feet. Again, my apologies for not being able to see my feet, but you're lifting your heels off the floor and just bringing the toes, tiptoes, and you're kind of lifting, supporting the legs with the band. I'm shortening the band just a little bit so I can get more resistance in there. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to keep doing that, toes up and then toe or heels down, heels up. Okay. So I'm going to do a couple more of those and then hold it here. My toes are just barely on the floor and I'm holding it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that was kind of a little bit of a prep. The next one, we're going to do another set, same thing, but we're going to have the band only under one leg. One thigh. Again, I've got about a foot or so between the thigh and the hands. And again, I'm going to stabilize with the free leg. And then the other one, I'm going to lift the leg. So I'm relaxing that leg and allowing my arms to lift the weight, and really not using any of the muscles in my leg or hip. So I'm just really using that leg as my weight. Okay. So again, the band is under the thigh and we're lifting it up. Yeah. There you go. Okay. All right. So again, this is also a posture challenge. So avoid slumping down. Keep your weight on your sit bones, those bones on the bottom of your pelvis as you lift that leg. Okay. I'm going to do 3 more of these. 2 more of these, and then I'm going to just hold it here. Allow the leg to just rest in the band using the arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you should really feel those biceps engaged. Okay, so I'm going to switch it over to the other side. Just going to repeat the same thing as we get a little micro break on the transition. Okay, so again, I'm going to again keep tall. The band again is about, I would say, less than a foot distance, maybe 8 6 8 inches from the thigh, and then I'm bending the elbows to pick that thigh up. Again, keep the back straight. All right. Now, what you could do, I should have mentioned this on the other side, is actually push down on the leg as you're bringing it up. That's going to increase the resistance as you bend the elbows if you feel like you need more. Okay. And let's do 3 more of these. 2 more of these, and then we're going to just hold it there. Again, keep tall and rest the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that's a little bit of a prep. The real challenge is going to be doing the same thing in the standing position. So I recommend that we're going to do 2 types of challenges. One where we got the hand on one hand on the chair. Okay. And again, I'm just going to hold my band. I'm going to do a single arm bicep curl with the light support of the chair. So I'm going to hold it here, and I'm going to start in like a fighter stance. So fighter stance is basically, if you're in warrior, then you just cut the distance half. That's your fighter stance, okay? And then I'm going to just start by doing a bend of the elbow to pick up the thigh and then release, okay? So there is a shift that happens. You're going into the back leg to extend. Now that front arm is lifting, Try to relax the leg that's lifting as much as possible. You might assist a little bit, but again, if you're finding that this is pretty easy, try it with the hand on the hip. Okay. Yep. And then we're going to do 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then just hold it here. Now, again, relax the leg into the band, but use that arm to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay. We're going to come back to the same side, but we'll go to the other side first and we'll work the same level on the other side. Okay. So again, go find your fighter stance with the other leg leading. I like the leg that's next to the chair to be the back leg. Okay. So again, you're going to grab your band around your thigh. Again, you want it about mid thigh. And then start again. We're going to just start by bending the elbow, picking the leg up with it. Okay. Yeah, I love this one. It's just involves a whole lot of stuff here. Okay. All right. Again, if you're finding this pretty easy, then try it with your hand on your hip. So that really changes the balance challenge, which I'm really struggling with right now. So, yeah. Okay. So, rooting into that supporting leg. Let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these. And then we're going to try holding it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to do one more challenge. We're going to step it up just a little bit more. Actually, some people might find it easier than what we just did, but we're going to work with both arms. So I'm going to show you like a way to sort of modify it. You're going to start here in your fighter stance. Okay. Then, again, I would say about 8 inches, 10 inches long past the thighs. Okay. Then you're going to pull the front heel up and then down. So again, we're just kind of easing into this right now. The weight is going back onto your back foot and then transferring forward. Okay. Now, if you're finding that you're good, try lifting up. Okay, so it's kind of similar to a rocking horse. In fact, if you want to change it into a rocking horse, you can add a kickback lift and a kickback. Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm going to try a countdown and hold. 3, 2, now hold it either here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll do it again, but 3, 2, we're going to hold it on the kickback. So you can keep the toes on the floor or lift that heel and hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I want to just try to just do a little more challenge. I'm going to take my hands up. Again, I'm going to start on the tiptoe of that front foot so the band doesn't go up into my crotch. Okay, so just start on the tiptoe. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to lengthen the arms and I'm going to lift the leg. Okay. So this is quite the challenge if you need to go to this. Okay. So let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then hold it there. Oops. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so as you can see, that was quite a challenge for me. I feel like I need a do-over. Let's try it again. Okay, so I'm starting on my tiptoe. I'm in fighter stance. Again, I'm just going to lift up, focus on rooting into my back foot. Couple more. Good. Hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. So I see Ozzy and Tony, you're both working with your elbows bent, which is great, a great mod. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. Okay, so again, We're going to start again with we'll start off with a little shorter band again, and then we're just going to be start lifting and bringing it back. Actually, I skipped the heel. So lift your heel, then lower your heel. So we're kind of going into a little rocking horse, shifting forward, shifting back. If you're ready, we're going to lift the thigh, bring it down. Excuse me. Doing a kickback, turning it into a rocking horse. Yeah. Okay. So again, count down and hold. 3, 2, hold it here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. We're doing a kickback 3, 2, and then hold it on the kickback or toes on the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I'm going to slide the hands again. Start with your tiptoes. You want to have the band kind of more towards the knee than the thigh, than the crotch. Okay, and I see, Tony, you're working with a doubled up band. On this one, it might work better if you have it singled. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we'll start here. Again, arms are long, and I'm just going to lift the arms. Again, if you want to work with elbows bent, that's a little easier. So we're just lifting straight up, bring it down, okay? Or make it harder on the shoulders by keeping the arms longer, okay? So again, this is quite the core challenge, balancing with this. Let's do 3 more of these, 2 more. Then I'm going to hold it up and balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so more successful on this side, but I'm still going to do it over again so we're not doing more on one side. Okay, so again, we'll start on the tiptoe. Okay, again, start by lifting. Elbows can be soft, bent, or long. Okay, more in the back if your arms are long. 3 more, 2 more, and then hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, woo. All right. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the band now, grab my lightweight. So we're gonna focus more on the triceps. Okay. All right. Yeah, and this is a good time to grab a sip of water if you're feeling thirsty, you want to do that. Okay. So we're going to start holding whatever you're holding, just uh, in front, kind of in offering position, but palms are inwards. Okay. So we're going to hold it like that. And then the elbows are back behind the ribs. Okay. So palms are inwards, elbows are back. Okay. So we'll just take a deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, we're going to extend the arms and then bend them coming back. So that extension right here is what's going to really work your triceps. As you extend the arms, the triceps contract. That's the back of the upper arm. Okay. So again, think about really engaging those muscles, really lengthening the arms to get those triceps turned on. Okay. We're going to add in the forward fold, then come back upright. Take a deep breath, forward fold, come back upright. Okay. All right. Again, option to lift out of the chair, lengthen the legs, but keep your back straight. Okay. So deep breath here. Exhale. Again, keep your back straight. Pull your tummy and pelvic floor up. Okay. Yep. Couple more, just like that. Again. All right, now I'm going to come up to a full stand and do the same thing. Okay, then down. I'm going to squat and then just stand. So you can leave the squat out if your knees are complaining, just stay up here, work here, just extend and bend. Option again to squat and come up. All right. So let's do a few more just like that, focusing on keeping that nice neutral spine and then really engaging those arms. Okay, let's do 3 more. 2 more. Good. Last one right here, and then back to center. Okay, so let's go to just some flashers that we were doing earlier with the band. Okay, just opening up. I'm keeping my elbows close to the ribs on this one. I think we'll do a half jack on this one. So we're going to go half jack to one side, then the other. Okay, yep. So I'm going to turn this into a balance challenge on the countdown. Here we go. 3 more, 2 more. Hold it here. Now we're going to extend the arms, lift the inside heel. So we're basically going into star, arms are fully extended. Option to lift that foot off the floor and hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down onto both feet, back to center. We're going to do 3 more flashers, side to side, 2 more. And hold it on the other side. Again, lift your inside heel, extend your arms. Good. Again, option to lift that leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back down, elbows in, back to center. Okay. We're going to do another round of these, but we're going to add in a squat. So I'm going to start in a squatted position, go to that half jack position, back to center and squat again. Okay. So down low, flash, down low. Again, keep your back straight. We're going to do countdown and hold again. 3, squat, 2, good. Other side, hold it here. Again, inside heel comes up, arms extend, and balance for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down onto both feet. Back into center, squat or not. Coming up, 3, 2, other side. Again, lift that inside heel and go to that star pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, we'll come back to center. Okay. All right, let's go back down to the chair. I'm just going to take the weights one up and down. Again, try not to do this. Try to keep the shoulders down. And we're just going to bring it out. Again, bring it back into the ribs. Okay, inhale and then exhale out. Yeah, and then bring it back in. All right, this time we're going to bring it more to a 10 and 2 position. So again, you'll notice it becomes harder and harder to stabilize. So pull your tummy in, pelvic floor up, and try not to let your torso wiggle. Bring it back in. Inhale again, exhale out, and then inhale back. All right, this time we'll go straight out to the side. We're going to do the same thing again. Try not to do this. Try to stabilize and then extend the arms. Breathe. Bring them back in. And I really can feel the challenge on stabilizing the hips on this one. Okay, and take it out and bring it back in. Very good. Okay, we're going to start in. This going palms out, palms in, palms out. So it's kind of like a flasher with a flip. Flasher with a flip. Breathe in and blow. We'll add in a stand up. Okay, and a sit down. Stand up and sit down. One more. Okay, now we're going to try the same thing, but with the arms extended. Okay, again, if you need to soften the elbows a little, we're taking it out and in. Okay, maybe even bring one over top, then the other. Okay, adding that lift out of the chair and lower. Lift and lower. Okay. Yeah, that kind of changes everything, doesn't it? Okay, coming up and down. Right? Couple more. Last set right here. Last one right here. And then in the spot, we're doing small and fast crisscrosses. Taking it up above the head, keep the neck long. Inhale. And then exhale, bringing it back down. That's it. Okay. All right. So we're going to do one more kind of working one. I got 10:30 on my clock here. So we're going to go like another 2 minutes of work, and then it's all going to be stretch after that. Okay. We're starting off with speed bag. Okay. Keep your back straight. Bring your speed bag down low. Then bring it back up. Okay. Overhead. That. And then back to chest level. Okay. Reverse. Okay. So same thing. Down low, keeping your back straight. Coming back up. And then overhead. All right. This time we'll reverse. We're going to start here. We're going to keep it going, coming up on the feet. Okay. All right. So this time we're going to add in a kickback. So I'm doing kickbacks here. Yeah, you do want to watch out for your chair behind you. Yeah. So we're doing kickbacks. Then I'm going to do a countdown and hold, but keep the speed bag going. Here we go. 3, 2, hold it, toes on floor or not for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again. 3, 2, toes on floor or not for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Take a little break. We're going to do the same thing, but reverse. This time legs will come forward. Okay. Feeling those arms, they're really working. Yeah. And then 3, 2, toes on floor or off for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2, toes on floor or off for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and that'll be it for the arm work. And we're just gonna go for the next 8 minutes or so, stretching and stretch. Actually, we can work with the weights for the stretching to begin with. Let's just hold on to them. And I'm going to start out by just bringing one arm down, okay? And then bringing the other arm up, and then just bringing the weight over. But keep this hip down as you're doing that. Take a deep breath. Good. And then come back to center. We're going the other way. So again, we're doing a side bend, but keep the hip down on that side. And then bring it back. Very good. Okay, this time we're going to start with the hands in front. Then pull your belly in as you fold forward, arch your back and lift your chest, but look down towards your toes. And feel that stretch as you arch your back and open your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back to neutral. Okay, so I think for the next stretch, I'm going to grab your band, whatever band you're working with. And I like this one to stretch out the triceps. Actually, we'll start off with the hamstrings and stretch with the band first, then we'll get to the triceps. So just take the band underneath the foot, like kind of around the ball of the toes. Okay, I'll try to get back a little further, show you this one. Yeah, okay. So again, we're going to start here, and then I'm kind of pulling in, supporting my leg with the tension of the band. And then I'm going to point, lengthening the arms a little bit and then bending. Okay. So I'm working against the tension, but I'm really kind of really pushing the heel under the band here and then pushing the toes down into the band. Okay, yeah. Couple more. Then we're going to hold the ankle flexion and then really focus on pushing through the heel as you grow tall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to point down and just really focus on reaching through the toes, stretching the top muscles in the top of the foot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, same thing, other side. Okay, so again, start with that, just flexing and extending the ankle. Okay, and then flex the ankle again, press the heel under, pull the toes towards you and grow tall, feeling that stretch on the back of the leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then point your toes again, focusing on stretching those muscles on the top of the foot and ankle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to take the band this time, and I'm going to maybe just keep it like half. And then I'm just going to take the band and throw it over one shoulder, same side. Then gather it with the hand on, in the back on the other side. So just grab it. So where it's in the band is in the back. And then I'll just show you what it looks like here. Okay. So the band is in the back. Yeah, you don't want to wrap it around your neck though. Okay. All right. So you're gonna and just holding it there. Again, you can you don't really need to try to get your hands towards each other, just as long as you got the band on, holding the band. Then you're going to gently pull down on the bottom hand, and that's going to pull the top elbow towards the sky and stretch that tricep muscle. So you're drawing down on the bottom hand, you're drawing down gently, and that's going to lift the elbow on top. Okay, so use your bottom hand, the one that's behind you, pull down on that, and that's going to draw your top. Yeah, there you go. Good. And then just take a nice deep breath in. Yes, perfect, Ozzy. That's good. Yeah, both of you. Really good. Okay. And then just release. You're going to release your top hand and it'll bring it into the bottom onto the other side. Okay. So then you'll do the same thing. Just throw that over the shoulder, gather it with the other hand below. Okay. So yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. So I'll start you from the beginning again. You hold it in one hand. Okay. Just let's start from the start again. So hold it in one hand like this, out in front. So just hold it out in front. Just leave the other hand alone. Just hold it with one hand. Okay. Then throw that over the same shoulder. Yes. Then grab it with the other hand behind you. Yes. There you go. Then you're in this position. So think about having the top hand over the bottom hand. Then draw down on the bottom hand, and that's going to pull your top elbow towards the sky. So just pull down with the bottom hand, holding the band, of course, and then that's going to draw your top hand. Again, let's just show you here. So you're kind of like this, and then you're going to pull down. That's going to take the top elbow up. Yeah. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll just drop that. Okay, and let's just put the band aside. Woo. And we'll just do a final stretch here, maybe a little cat. So we'll start with the hands on the thighs. You're going to round your back as you dive your arms forward and then pull your belly in. Take a deep breath. Good. And then we're going to come up, bring the arms out to the side, arching the back. This time, give yourself a hug with one arm on top, rounding the back a little. Good. Inhale, open up again. Exhale again, give yourself another hug. Take a deep breath in and give yourself a hand. And that is it for today, ladies. Thank you for hanging in with me. Sorry for the delayed start, but it kind of worked out for Tony there, right? All right. Okay. So